Hello students, now our next question is question number 2. First of all, read this question. So here find the quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation of the marks from the following frequency distribution of marks of 43 students of a school. Okay, so here marks and number of students are given to you. We need to find quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. Okay, so first of all, for quartile deviation, if you want to find the quartile deviation, then what is the formula of quartile deviation? QD. It is Q3 minus Q1 by 2. So first of all, we need to find Q1 and Q3, right? And if we want to find the Q1, Q3, otherwise median, otherwise percentile, deciles, so our first work is to find the cumulative frequency CF. Okay, so here first of all we need to find CF. Okay, so how we can find the CF? First of all, 4 as it is. Now we need to add these two numbers. So 7 plus 4, 11. Then 11 plus 15, 26. 26 plus 8, 34. 34 plus 7, 41. Plus 2, 43. And here it is given that total number of students is equal to 43. So directly we can write n is equal to 43. Otherwise we can count it. Okay. So here our CF is ready. Okay. So now we can find the value of Q1, value of Q3. Okay. So first of all, find out the Q1. So what is the formula of Q1? What is the formula of Q1? So n plus 1 by 4th observation. Okay. N plus 1 by 4th observation. Q1. So here we need to put 1. But if we do not multiply with 1, then even it's right. Now put the value of n here. N is equal to 43. So here 43 plus 1 divided by 4th observation. Now 43 plus 1. 44 divided by 4, that means 11th observation. Okay, now 11 is not our answer, but we need to check this 11 in CF. Okay, so here we have 11, right? So answer of this 11, it is 20 marks. Okay, where we have 11th observation, that we need to check in the CF. Here we have 11. Okay, so answer which is lies in this रो इट इज 20. ओके, तो 11th ऑब्जर्वेशन है, उनके लिए मार्क्स कितने हैं? 20. सो 20 जो है वो हमारा Q1 का आंसर हुआ. ओके, सिमिलर वे वी कैन फाइंड द Q3. सो हियर वी नीड टू पुट 3 एंड n plus 1 by 4th observation. ओके, इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड Q1, सो हियर 1. इफ यू वांट टू फाइंड Q3, then here 3. Other formula remains same. Now we already know the n plus 1 by 4th answer, it is 11, right? So directly 3 into 11th observation. So 11 into 3, 33th observation. So where we have the 33th observation, that we need to check in the CF. Okay, so 32 it is included in 34, right? 26 में तो 33 आता नहीं है, तो किस में जाएगा? 34 वाले में. अब इनके लिए आंसर हम कहां से ढूंढेंगे? तो इनका आंसर यहां पे क्या है? वो है 40. ध्यान में रहे, जब भी हम CF चेक करें तब हमें यही आंसर नहीं लिख देना. आंसर तो हमारा जो मार्क्स है वहां से ही आएंगे. ओके, तो 34th ऑब्जर्वेशन है, उनके लिए मार्क्स कितने हैं? 40. तो 40 मार्क्स हमारे लिए आंसर होते हैं. ओके, तो अब हमारे पास Q1 Q3 दोनों है, तो अब हम फाइंड कर सकते हैं कि क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन. क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन शॉर्ट में भी हम लिख सकते हैं QD, एंड फॉर्मूला है Q3 minus Q1 divided by 2. Now Q3 that we have 40, right? Minus Q1 is 20 divided by 2. So now 40 minus 20 divided by 2, 10. और यहां पे यूनिट भी आएगा 10 मार्क्स. तो क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन का आंसर क्या हुआ? 10 मार्क्स. यूनिट भी हमें लिखना है, वो है मार्क्स. ओके, तो क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन तो हो गया पॉइंट. अब क्या फाइंड करना है? कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन। तो उनके लिए क्या फॉर्मूला है? Q3 माइनस Q1 डिवाइड बाय Q3 प्लस Q1, राइट? Coefficient of quartile deviation, that means relative quartile deviation. Okay, this is absolute measure, this is relative measure. So now formula is Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. This formula we need to learn. Okay, so first of all we need to learn this formula. After that we can apply this formula. Okay, here we require two things, Q3 and Q1 that we have. So directly we need to put the values here. So Q3 is 40. So 40 minus Q1 20 divided by Q3 40 plus Q1 20. Now 40 minus 20 20 divided by 40 plus 20 60. 0 0 cancel, 2 3s are 1 by 3 0.33. And here we do not need to write the unit because relative measure is the unitless quantity, right? So coefficient of quartile deviation do not have any unit. So answer is 0.33. So answer of quartile deviation, it is 10 marks, and coefficient of quartile deviation is equal to 0.33. Okay, so here we have discrete frequency distribution table. So first of all we need to find the CF. Okay, after that directly we can find the answer of Q1 and Q3. So we need to put the formula, and this formula we already learned in our chapter number 3, right? Measures of central tendency. So same formula we need to put here. So from here we get the answer of Q1, from here we get the answer of Q3. After applying the formula of quartile deviation is equal to Q3 minus Q1 by 2. Put all the values here, we will get the answer of quartile deviation, and after that coefficient of quartile deviation Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. Okay. Now next is question number 3. First of all, read this question. The distribution of amount paid by 200 customers coming for snacks at a restaurant on a particular day is given below. Find the quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation of the amount paid by customers on that day. So in short, we need to find quartile deviation and coefficient of quartile deviation. And here continuous frequency distribution table is given to you. So here we have amount and here we have number of customers. So here we need to find the quartile deviation. So what is the formula of quartile deviation? QD is equal to Q3 minus Q1 by 2. So here we require two things, Q3 and Q1. So first of all we need to find Q1 and Q3. Okay, and what formula we need to apply? That we already learned in chapter number 3, right? L plus n by 4 minus Cf upon F into C. Okay, because here continuous frequency distribution table is there, so directly we cannot find the answer of Q1 and Q3. Okay, and if you want to find the Q1 and Q3, then our first work is to find the cumulative frequency Cf. Okay, if you want to find median, percentiles, deciles, in all the things, first of all we need to find the Cf, cumulative frequency. So first of all our 25 remains as it is. Now 25 plus 40, 65, 65 plus 80, 145, 145 plus 30, 55, 65 and 75, so 175, and 175 plus 25, 200. And it is already given to you, total 200 customers are there. So total number of frequency, it is 200, otherwise by using the calci we can calculate it. Okay, and here even you need to use the calci. So now our CF is ready. Okay, so now we can find the Q1 and Q3. If you want to find the Q1, so first of all we need to find the Q1 class, right? And how we can find the Q1 class? Class including n by 4th observation. Class including n by 4th observation, and answer of n, that is total number of frequency 200. Now put this value here. So class including 200 by 4th observation. Okay, so class including 200 by 4, it is 50th observation. Okay, here you need to write all the things. Class including. Okay, in examination we cannot show like this. Okay, so class including 50th observation. So that we need to check in the CF. Okay, here we have 25. तो 25 में तो 50 होगा नहीं, तो किस में जाएगा? 65 में. राइट, 65 में 50 इंक्लूड हो जाएगा. तो इनका क्लास क्या है? 50 to 100. तो Q1 का क्लास जो होगा वो क्या आएगा? 50 to 100. Okay. Now by using this information, our L lower limit is equals to 50. That means lower limit of this class it is 50. CF हम कौन सा लेते हैं? ऊपर वाला लेते हैं, इसलिए 25. फ्रीक्वेंसी कौन सी यूज करेंगे? इनके सामने वाली, वो है 40. क्लास लेंथ क्या यूज करेंगे? इनका गैप, that means 100 minus 50, 50. Okay, now we can use the formula of Q1. So Q1 is equals to L plus N by 4 minus CF upon F into C. Okay, now lower limit L, that is 50 plus N by 4. N by 4 that we already know 50, right? 200 by 4. So directly put here 50 minus CF, that is 25, divided by F, it is 40, multiply C, it is 50. Okay, now we can cut 1 0 from here. Now 50 plus, now 50 minus 25, it's a 25. So 25 into 5 divided by 4. So finally 50 plus, now 25 into 5, 125 divided by 4. So 125 divided by 4, it is 31.25. Okay, you need to use the calculation. 25 multiplied by 5 divided by 4. By using the calculation, you easily get the answer 31.25. Now finally we need to add these two numbers. So 50 plus 31.25, it is 81.25. Okay, 81.25, and here unit is rupees, right? Because this is the amount. Okay, so our answer of Q1, 81.25 rupees. Done. After that we need to find the Q3. So similar method we need to use here. First of all we need to find Q3 class. So Q3 class is equal to class including 3 multiply n by 4th observation, right? If we want to find Q3, then here we need to put 3. Now we already know the answer of n by 4, it is 50, right? So 3 into 50th observation. So class including 50 into 3, 150th observation. Okay, now we need to check that 150 in the CF. So 150 किस पे इंक्लूड होगा? 175 है, तो इनका क्लास क्या है? 150 to 200. राइट, ये 150 है, वो 145 में तो जाएगा नहीं, किस पे जाएगा? 175 में, तो इनका क्लास क्या है? 150 to 200. Now from here we can find the lower limit L, it is 150, right? This is lower limit. Class length C, 200 minus 150, 50. Class length, that means gap between these two. So 200 minus 150, 50. Now frequency F, वो तो हम कौन सी यूज करते हैं? इनके सामने वाली 30. And commutative frequency CF, वो हम ऊपर वाली यूज करते हैं. So 175 के ऊपर है 145. Now we can easily find the Q3. It is L plus 3 multiply n by 4 minus CF upon F into C. Now lower limit L, it is 150. We know the answer of 3 multiply n by 4, it is 150 minus CF 145 divided by F 30 into C, that is 50. So 0 0 cancel. Now 150 plus 150 minus 145, it is 5 into 5 divided by 3. So 25 divided by 3. So it is at 8.33. Right? You need to use the calculation. Okay, so 5 multiplied 5 divided by 3, 25 by 3, 8.33. Now finally add these two numbers. So 150 plus 8.33, it is 158.33 rupees. Done. Now from here we can find the quartile deviation, right? Because our Q1 and Q3 both are ready. Q1 81.25 and Q3 158.33. So now quartile deviation QD is equal to formula Q3 minus Q1 by 2. Q3 it is 158.33 minus Q1 1.25 divided by 2. Now subtract now 158.33 minus 81.25 divided by 2. Okay, so you will get the answer 38.54. That is what you need to do. First of all, use the calculation. 158.33 minus 81.25. Okay, and find the answer. That means click on the answer tab. Now divided by 2. That means सबसे पहले इनका आंसर फाइंड करो. 158.33 minus 81.25. Okay, is equals to पे क्लिक करो. Then again divide by 2 करो तो आपका दोनों काम साथ में हो जाएगा 38.54. और ये जो है उनका यूनिट रहेगा रुपीस, जो कि यहाँ पे अमाउंट का रुपीस है वो, क्योंकि आंसर आता है किसमें से आता है, क्लास में से, तो इनका यूनिट है वो यहाँ पे अप्लाई होता है. ओके, आफ्टर दैट हमें क्या फाइंड करना है, कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन. So here what is the formula? Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1. Put the value of Q3 and Q1. Q3 it is 158.33 minus Q1 it is 81.25 divided by 158.33 plus 81.25. So here 33 minus 25 is 08 and 8 minus 1 7 5 15 8 7 77.08 divided by, now we need to add these two number, so 8 5 9 2 3, so 77.08 divided by 239.58. So finally we will get the answer 0.32. Okay, here you need to use the calculation, so you easily find the answer. Okay, here first of all subtract this number, so you will get the answer 77.08. Then add these two numbers, you will get the answer 239.58, and finally divide this number, so 0.32. आपके पास कैलसी है, ज्यादा जल्दबाजी मत करो, एक एक थिंग्स जो है वो आराम से करते जाओ, आराम से आंसर फाइंड करते जाओ, आपका आंसर जो है वो करेक्ट आएगा. मतलब ऐसा मत सोचो कि मैं एक ही साथ 3-4 चीजें करूं. कैलसी है, आराम से काम करो, बराबर, और कैलकुलेशन है उसमें परफेक्ट डिजिट एंटर करो तो आपका आंसर वो सही आएगा 0.32. ओके, तो यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूअस फ्रीक्वेंसी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टेबल है, तो इक्वेशन थोड़ा बड़ा होता है, राइट. पहले Q1 क्लास फाइंड करो, फिर Q1 फाइंड करो, Q3 क्लास फाइंड करो, Q3 फाइंड करो, Q1 Q3 दोनों का आंसर आ जाए, फिर फॉर्मूला यूज कर सकते हैं क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन का Q3 minus Q1 by 2, और कोएफिशिएंट में इसके रिलेटिव क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन इज Q3 minus Q1 divided by Q3 plus Q1. मेन चीज है इस चैप्टर में कि आप फॉर्मूला लर्न करो और मेथड्स लर्न करो कि Q1 Q3 फाइंड करना है तो कैसे फाइंड होता है. सबसे पहले CF, बाद में प्रोसीजर. ओके, तो थर्ड चैप्टर आप ध्यान से करोगे तो आपका फोर्थ चैप्टर भी साथ में कंप्लीट होता जाएगा. फोर्थ चैप्टर में आपको एक ही चीज करनी होगी, वो है फॉर्मूला लर्न करने होगी. ठीक है, और यहाँ पे हमारी एक्सरसाइज जो 4.2 है वो कंप्लीट होती है. इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट इन दिस एक्सरसाइज, please write down in comment section. I will give you the answer. Okay.